Hello Sagittarius, how you doing? Welcome to your energy messages here on the Astroflower, going from the 20th through to the 26th of October. Hope you're doing well. Messages from energy that came out this week here. Igniting your valiant true path through your passions and so forth. A fantastic chakra sequencing as well. Great thing on the root chakra as well, on the messages from energy. The other thing that we looked at as well was the elements. Now, the elements I think that are coming through this week, we're talking water, earth, and fire, a combination of the three things. And I think this plays beautifully well for you, actually, Sagittarius, within your flower. It certainly gives you a driving force as you go forward. Here it is, your flower before you. And just above your inner petal, your inner being, you have this crossing of earth and water. And this comes between Scorpio and Capricorn. Capricorn giving you that cardinal earth. And I think this is a spiritual direction that is obviously influencing what you do in the material world. And it could be your living circumstances with your relationships, or with your family and friends and community. It could be a physical change that needs to happen on that sort of side, which will then free you up on your financial side. We also got the fire. Now, you don't have a great deal of fire in your center of your flower because you're one of these full signs like Capricorn, like Gemini, and also Cancer. You don't have any fire that's going on, but there is a lot of water. There's not huge amounts of earth either, but there is a huge amount of water within you. So you've got these emotions that run deep, and I would trust your emotions at the moment. Allow your emotions to be the driving force behind it, because in the messages from energy, the emotions were really, really solid. So let's just get on and see your messages from the energy. Let's pick up on the general energy for you. Okay, so we got the morphic field now. We can see the energies flying through. There is a degree of passion that's mixed in with the emotions. The passion's more in the background more than anything else, rather than coming to the surface. And although your fire is at your surface, I think this is where you can allow yourself to be emotionally attached to where you're going. That's what it feels like. And therefore, you've got to be, there is an enactment that needs to happen. Using the air energy, because there's no real sort of air energy at the moment, you can use this and give you a clear vision of your direction of what you should be taking according to that direction that's coming in from Capricorn, with the earth energy here. So I think you can really play upon your third eye and your third eye, your intuition and stuff like that. Let's just see what else we get on the general energies. There is something that you're sick. You understand something, but it's like you're not willing to look at it. You got a knight in. Yeah, this is where your emotions. Okay, so you got a knight of cups here. And I do think this Knight of Cups does play into both sides. It's very much emotionally driven, as it were. And you seem to be offering yourself. There seems to be an offering coming into you that you should not be ignoring. And, you could be kind of going, oh, if I go after that path there, I've got to change this, I've got to change that. It may upset a lot of people and stuff. Then don't bother living. That's the point here. You've got to live. Let's just see what we got on the relationship side. We seem to have this King of Swords. So this all comes out of good, clear judgment, a good, clean vision about where you're going. Maybe we should switch around the other way. You know what I mean? This is the general energies, and I think it can be played in both ways, actually, more than anything else. But that judgment does come in beautifully with that cardinal air that goes through there. And I think there is a sort of judgment that you need to make also about this earth energy that's coming in, changes that you need to make on your relationship side. And I think you're really offering yourself a beautiful cup moment, going after a beautiful emotional direction in life for you. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at see what's going on the financial sort of side. I get this new growth. It's almost like if you imagine, like, there's been a bit of a frost that's gone on and the plants are looking a little bit wilted, and this is more sort of springtime frost than anything else. There's a frost that come on, and the plants are getting a new shoot. It's like a new lease of life that is coming your way. At the moment, it seems like you've got to sort things out, and I think that's what the frost is all about. A little bit like the Five of Pentacles, coming in out of the cold here to reignite your sort of like passion and joy for living more than anything else. Let's see what goes on in your karmic path. You got the Moon card there. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this is it. I'm not sure the karmic path that you can see from within here. I think you need to react to the karmic path that I think is coming in more than anything else. I think the effects are coming in mainly from the outside world rather than from within you, and you have to react to that. And I think what you're doing is seeing things in a different way. And I sort of saying earlier on, you see the solution, but you may not be willing to look at it and go after it. Yes, strength. You do need this strength. You need to get rid of all doubts within your life. And I think that's in the connection with the outside world, the way you do your synchronicities and so forth, networking with other people. You need to stride into this new future for you with boldness, really stepping forward as if you own the world. That's the sort of feeling I get from it. From the past, you get the Ace of Swords. I think this is this victory that's willing to give you. Just look at all that money it's willing to give you. When you look at that on that card there, there's, it's that crowning glory is showering you in victory and in money. So, and I think there's a sort of ideal that you know what you should be going after. And it may upset a few apple carts here and there, but I think they're worth upsetting. The thing is about apple carts is that we load them up and you can't see the bad apples that are in the middle that are getting crushed by all the other apples. And upsetting an apple cart helps you to sort out the bad from the good in a way. And I think you should be realizing this week here that if you want the ultimate success in your material life, there's changes that need to be happening. And this is your future. If you do engage in this direction, if you do engage in this sort of this solution for you, which I think comes through this sort of Ace of Swords, all of a sudden you're going to have sunshine again. Look at that person there. They're riding that same horse as that. You can manifest your own future, and it will be an absolute joyous thing. I think, you have everything within your grasp to do it. But you do have to make changes that come in through your emotional sort of side to readjust things. And it may be a case of readjusting so you've got more time to concentrate on your career path. The devil's in the detail. And I think this is whenever you're dealing with anything, this is in the how you engage in life around you. The devil there is a Capricorn card. That's that Capricorn energy that's coming in through there. And the Capricorn is very sort of like being very studious about the little things that need to be sorted. And they can sometimes get a bit carried away. But here I think it's helping you to see the real truth within the situation. Let's just see what's going on the relationship side. Let's just see here. Should I stay or should I go? That's what I get. And I don't think it, in a way, I think the doubt in any relationships or any engagement or pathway, emotional pathway that you're following, I don't think is of your own making. And I'm not sure it's you sort of singing, well, should I stay or should you go? I think it's more of a sort of the situation is sort of singing sort of like, should I stay or should I go? Because it needs to be changed, I think. Let's just see what goes on. Yeah, look, there is a definite pathway that you need to defend. This is on your karmic path here. You need to defend that pathway. And I think you need to defend the idea that, this is what we should be doing, or this is the fun that we can be having. You need to sort of like stand by the truth within your pathway. And you get the Page of Wands as well. Reigniting your joyful happiness, your childish attitude, which we all have within us, of playing with life. and playing passionately. And it's like sort of saying you've got a new career possibility, but it's a long way away, and you've got to convince your partner to make that move and everything like that. I think you need to, it's that sort of thing that's happening here. There's a change in circumstances within your personal life that needs to happen in order for you to get the best results. And in the past, yeah, I think you've been very nice, but at the same time, I think it's like you're offering up solutions, and it's always being turned down. And I think this brings you back to the same situation that you've already gone through. I think that's the past, and I think this is what you're now breaking away from. Yeah, look at that. You get the 7 of swords as well. Now, there's 2 sevens down there, and for me, 7 is a number of revelation. And it's revealing to you the truth. It's revealing towards the solution that can be had. And the solution is taking away the weapons of your enemy, or taking away the weapons used within the situation to bring you down and to stop you. And that's that inner judgment of the King of Swords, I think, that comes through. How should you be engaged in this? 5 of Wands. I do think you need to fight for it. I don't think you should be, if you don't fight for your happiness and your joy, you're going to be heading back to that 9 of Swords. And I'm not sure you really want to do it, really, more than anything else. Let's just see what sort of issue is. Excuse me. Whoa, came out of nowhere, that one. I just want to see what this issue is coming in from that Capricorn energy there. What's that issue? There is an offering. This is what I'm saying here. This is the Ace of Pentacles. I think that's that offering that's coming into your life there. An opportunity that is, putting things very clearly in regards to relationships for you. And you can manifest what you want. This is what it's saying here. The opportunity that's coming into your life will allow you to manifest exactly what you want, Sagittarius. But only you can engage in it. If you choose to ignore the opportunity, I'm not sure anybody will be happy in this. I'm not sure your partner will be happy. I'm not sure you will be happy, because it'll always be a question mark over that situation. And I think you're fed up with that. And I don't think you want that anymore. I think you've gone through that over the past 2 years in a very heavy way. Now is the time to live. Now is the time to awaken your valiant truth and your pathway to be followed. That's all in the messages from energy as well. I will see you over on the message from energy. If you haven't seen it, you should be seeing it. Or over on Cymatic TV, or on the end of the other energy videos that we do on this channel, or the live that we've got on Sunday night. Thanking you very much for subscribing, liking and sharing. It's beautiful to see your comments. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.